Let's go. Whoops, wrong way. There we go. Okay. So, restarting from here.
The now dead dwarf's chainmail coat.
Yep, got it. Okay. So we'll continue north like the person said.
The tunnel leads into a dark chamber.
Yes. And we will continue north. We will honor all the previous decisions. And we did the left.
As you touch,
so we're gonna fight the fucking door again.
It goes soft in your hand.
I hate that the door goes soft in my hand.
When you try to pull it away, you find your hand is now glued to the handle. A giant fist then forms in the center of the door panel and shoots forward, punching you in the stomach, costing you 1 stamina point. The fist retracts and prepares to strike again. With your free hand,
why don't I have 10
you draw your sword and try to cut the handle off the door. Although you do not recognize it, you are being attacked by the fluid form of an imitator.
I guess I have to wait for my skill to come back? What the fuck? Why don't I have 10 skill? What happened? Something happened.
It's a tight space, but you swing your sword and take a good chunk out of the protruding arm. You flip your sword around in a circle to catch the wrist of the protruding hand, but it senses the blade and withdraws into the door.
That's weird.
The hand grabs the blade of your sword, but you are stronger than it expected, and pull the blade free, slicing its fingers. You pull harder and harder.
That sucks.
To try to get free. In your increasing panic, the fist catches you on the chin with a powerful uppercut.
Well, even if I had 9,
you see stars.
That dwarf chainmail should give me a +1.
You manage to grab a finger of the flying fist and twist it back until you hear a sickening crunch.
So I just grab a finger and I snap it? Okay.
It's a tight space, but you swing your sword and take a good chunk out of the protruding arm.
Okay, 1 hit, 1 more hit, we're good. 1 more hit, we got it.
You continue,
trying
to cut the handle, but the fist keeps punching, sapping your value.
Yep. Oh, we quit the whole game. Oh, I thought it would just, oh, that's, oh, there's no menu screen on this game. That's right. It just goes, like, I guess there is a, oh, no, yeah, see, it jumps right into this. Yeah, okay. Now, hold on a second.
The now dead dwarf's chainmail coat.
Okay.
Is of the
see, I'm at 8. Why am I at 8?
Obviously made by a master armorer. You strip it from his body and place it over your head.
I should be at 10.
Gaining you 1 skill point. There is nothing else of use to you in the chamber, so you decide to investigate the new tunnel.
Don't you remember when I put the chainmail on and I had 10 and it's like, oh, it's worthless because it gave me +1, I couldn't get more?
Coming from the western branch.
Don't you guys remember that after the dwarf fight, I put on the chainmail, I was like, oh, I get a +1. And I was like, oh, it's worthless. Yeah. It's not giving you the 2 back you temporarily lost for the fight. Yeah, exactly. Hold on. What's this point?
The tunnel ends at a large oak.
Right. So we do the test.
The dwarf congratulates you for guessing correctly. He tells you that you must now
I do kind of want to see what happens
the test.
if I choose that one
And
choice.
tells you that a snake is held within it. He tips the basket over, and the snake drops onto the floor. It is a cobra, and it rears up in the air, ready to strike. The dwarf tells you that he wishes to test your reactions. Barehanded, you must grasp the cobra below its head, avoiding its deadly fangs.
Skip, man. Let me
You
skip
crouch
whenever I
down on
want,
the
please.
floor, tensing yourself for the moment.
Especially
to
when I've done it
seize
before. Please let me skip, game developers.
This will be a tough test.
Let me
of your
skip
skill.
anything I want to. Please.
With lightning speed, you thrust your hand out and grip the cobra just below its open mouth.
Okay, so if I can't identify any of the creatures, does he pick for me? I just want to see.
The dwarf shakes his head, saying, "All brawn and no brain is not enough to master the trial of champions. I regret you have failed. You will not be allowed to leave in case you impart its secrets to others. However, you have done well to get so far, and I will appoint you my servant for the coming years to prepare the dungeon for its new contestants. Your adventure ends here."
Fuck you. That's a fail condition. Eat a dick.
The tunnel.
There's no way around the sleep dart or whatever he hits me with, right? I don't think. Right.
The dwarf congratulates you for guessing correctly. He tells you that you must now progress to the second stage of the test. He reaches for a wicker basket and tells you that a snake is
Yeah, I
held
get it. The
within
snake. The whole snake
He
thing.
tips
Got it.
the basket over, and the snake drops onto the floor.
Okay.
It is a cobra.
Just roll the
And
dice.
it rears up in the air, ready to strike. The dwarf tells you that he wishes to test your reactions. Barehanded, you must grasp
I guess
the
I can pick
cobra below
who's
its head,
next to choose.
avoiding its deadly fangs. You crouch down on the floor, tensing yourself.
Let's do Cully Wallabear. Why don't we give you the next choice when I tell you? Because some choices I won't. I'll just make my own.
With lightning speed, you thrust your hand out and grip the cobra just below its open mouth. You lift it up, and with your arm outstretched, you dangle it in front of the dwarf. He doesn't flinch, but says in his calm, expressionless way,
"Oh,
please."
I can skip that. Okay. So I wonder if there's any difference between fighting the Minotaur and fighting the Scorpion, like as far as rewards go, or is just one or the other. All right, I'm just gonna do the Minotaur again.
You call out to the dwarf that you are ready to fight the Minotaur.
Oh,
The
excuse
wooden
me.
door rises
Minotaur,
slowly,
not
and
Minotaur.
you see
My
the
bad.
fearsome beast, half man, half bull, step into the arena. Steam blows from its nostrils as it works itself up into a rage, ready to attack. Suddenly it rushes forward.
Scorpion's a tougher fight. Might give him more
swinging
supplies
its
afterwards.
double-headed
Maybe.
axe.
Okay. We're gonna fuck this guy up.
The Minotaur swings its huge axe
+1.
above its head.
Here we go.
You step aside as it smashes into the floor. You're able to land an attack from the side.
Give him a luck roll. There's another hit.
Try your luck,
Boom.
and your luck
He's in. Okay, hit him again. There you go. There you go. That's a big slap.
Your speed is improving. You run directly at the Minotaur and slice at its leg as you run by.
We're gonna leave our luck at 10, if we can. And we'll get Snake Eyes. That sounds good. We'll take a
You
fucking
try
hit.
to run around the Minotaur, but it grabs your arm, throwing you hard.
And here's where it
into the
turns
wall.
all around again. And he just starts whooping my ass. Or not! Hooray.
The Minotaur leans forward and takes a run at you. Speed is impressive, but you duck and roll aside, landing a heavy blow on its shin.
Tie is fine. I win on a tie.
The Minotaur swings its huge axe above its head. You step aside as it smashes into the floor. You're able to land an attack from the side.
The dwarf calls down from the balcony, congratulating you on your victory. He throws the sack down into the arena and tells you to relax.
Okay. We're gonna eat.
The food and drink are excellent, and you feel much better.
Thank you.
Gaining 2 more stamina points. Fully satisfied, you sit down and await the dwarf's return.
Okay.
After about 20 minutes, the dwarf reappears on.
All right. So the barbarian, we gotta kill him. We just gotta beat his roll, which we did that time. Good.
You drop to the ground, sweeping away Throm's legs. You hate it as he howls as his head hits the hard ground.
I hate it. Try my luck. Roll under a 10. There we go.
You try your luck, and your luck.
He's in. Hit him again. Just gotta beat his roll.
Throm swings low,
Oh, the
crashing into
fucking
your ankle
one!
and knocking you
That
off
wasn't a
balance.
1, that was a 5! Suck a dick!
Throm is tall, and you duck, grab him, and ram his head hard into the wall.
Luck him again. There you go, low. There you go.
You try your luck,
Mm-hmm.
and your luck.
Is in. Okay. Just beat his roll. That's all you gotta do is beat his roll. Or take a hit.
Throm
You
grabs
know,
you
whatever.
by the throat.
Fucking whatever.
And manages to half choke you before you get a chance to push him off. You parry Throm's attack, but he is too strong, and you trip, cracking your head on the floor as you fall.
There you go.
You hurl yourself at Throm, fists flailing, and land a stunning blow on his chin.
Just win. There you go. Just win.
You drop to the ground, sweeping away Throm's legs.
Got him.
You hate it as he howls as his head hits the hard ground.
Exhausted by your long duel, you fall to your knees as you
Suck his
stare at
dick.
Throm's
No.
still body.
No.
A bitter loathing for the dwarf.
Okay. Now, we've swung on the dwarf every time. Wonder what happens when we walk. I don't need to go for the dwarf because he gives me that chainmail or whatever. We're gonna walk in the tunnel and see what happens.
The tunnel soon divides into 2. You hear a buzzing sound
Thank you, wizard.
coming from the western branch.
That's it. Okay, good. All we get is that chainmail that we don't need. Perfect. All right, we're gonna continue north.
The tunnel leads into.
We're gonna continue north,
You reach
and then we're gonna do this door again. This time,
as you touch
We're gonna
the
fucking
door
win.
handle. It goes soft in your hand.
this is for you, Ramsall. If you're
When
still
you
here,
try to pull
Daddy
it away,
Ramsall.
You find your hand is now glued to the handle. A giant fist then forms in the center of the door panel and
We're gonna
shoots
win
forward,
for you, buddy.
punching you in the stomach, costing you 1 stamina point. The fist retracts and prepares to strike again. With your free hand, you draw your sword and try to cut the handle off the door. Although you do not recognize it, you are being attacked by the fluid form of an imitator.
An imitator! All right, we got the advantage, but this guy is a fucking asshole. Yep, there it is.
Is extremely fast.
He just rolls super
Before
high
you
because
see it happen,
fuck you, that's why.
It pokes you hard in the eye. Thankfully, it doesn't blind you.
Ow!
But the pain is searing.
I fucking did it again! That's not fair!
It's a tight space, but you swing your sword and take a good chunk out of the protruding arm.
Try my luck. Get under an 8. There you go. There you go.
You try your luck, and your luck is in.
All right. Time to whoop its ass straight up. Yeah,
The
there
hand
you go.
grabs the blade of your sword, but you are stronger than
Blip,
it
blap.
expected, and pull the blade free, slicing its fingers.
Come on, just real high. There you go. Nope. Nope. No, 6
You
and 8.
pull
God
harder
damn
and harder
it.
to try to get free. In your increasing panic, the fist catches you on the chin with a powerful uppercut. You see stars for a few seconds. You continue, trying to cut the handle, but the fist keeps punching, sapping your valuable stamina.
Again and again, the fists fly from the door. When a final blow takes the last of your strength,
I
you
didn't.
fall to the floor.
It hit 0,
Your
so the game.
stamina
The game.
finished.
Yeah.
Your quest
Whoops.
ends here.
Clicked a bit too late on the food. I really just want to beat the fuck out of this door. That's all I want to do. I just want to kill this door.
The tunnel.
It's a
the
grudge.
tunnel
It's a
leads-
fucking grudge match now.
You reach
Nope. Oh shit.
the door, opens into
Quit.
another tunnel running north.
Quit. Sorry. I'm gonna beat this fucking door.
The tunnel. You reach.
Okay, here we go. Oh, we got
as
our
you
we got our
touch
skill back
the door
though.
handle.
That's nice. Our
It goes
skill's
soft in
stuck
your
around.
hand. And when you try to pull it away, you find your hand is now glued to the handle. A giant fist then forms in the center of the door panel and shoots forward, punching you in the stomach, costing you 1 stamina point. The fist retracts and prepares to strike again. With your free hand, you draw your sword and try to cut the handle off the door. Although you do not recognize it,
I gotta go
you
through
are
this
being
goddamn
attacked
bullshit every
by
time.
the fluid form
Of an imitator.
of an imitator.
I get it. You just fucking win.
You continue, trying to cut the handle, but the fist keeps punching, sapping your valuable stamina.
There's a 9. That's a hit.
The hand grabs the blade of your sword, but
Okay.
you are stronger than it expected, and pull the blade free, slicing its fingers.
Luck. 8 or under. Oh, no, barely. We got it.
Try your luck,
We got it.
and your luck
It's in. Come on, big rolls, big dots, lots of dots, lots of dots. There you go. There's my dots.
You
Ty-
manage
Ty
to grab
goes
a
to
finger
the
of
Seeker.
flying fist and twist it back until you
Ty
hear a
goes to the
sickening
Seeker.
crunch.
All right, luck again. 7 or under. Now we want low. We want low now, though. We want not that. Fuck you.
You try your luck,
Suck a dick.
but no.
Oh, and it
good.
hurts. I think it hurts me too. Or it doesn't. Okay, good. Three. Yep.
It's a
Tie
tight
goes to the
space,
Zeker.
but you swing your sword and take a good chunk out of the protruding arm.
All right. Just beat him one time. One more time. Big dots. Lots of dots. Lots of dots.
The imitator is extremely fast. Before you see it happen, it pokes you hard in the eye.
Ah!
Thankfully,
Again with the eye
it doesn't
poking.
blind you.
I hate
The
it.
pain is searing.
Need more dots.
You quickly eat some provisions, increasing your stamina by 4 points.
No!
You pull harder and harder to try to get free. In your increasing panic, the fist catches you on the chin with a powerful uppercut. You see stars for a few seconds. You continue,
Jesus
trying to cut the handle,
Christ! What
but
is
the
with
fist
this
keeps
fucking
punching,
door?
sapping your valuable stamina.
Thank you.
The fist
Oh
curls,
God, it's a tie.
ready
He rolled
for
boxcars
another punch to your head.
twice in a
You're
row, and I
quicker
got
than it
11.
and managed to
Fuck
move.
you!
The hand grabs the blade of your sword, but you are stronger than it expected, and pull the blade free, slicing its fingers.
Your sword severs the handle completely, and now separated from its parent body, it shrivels away and drops onto the floor. Having no other choice, you somewhat apprehensively turn the handle of the other door. The door opens into another tunnel running north.
What if there's a
Ahead,
full
you
heal
see two
somewhere?
stone fountains,
Astringent.
one on either side of the tunnel.
That's why I don't eat.
Carved in the shape of cherubs. Water spouts from their mouths and cascades.
There won't be,
into
but what if
smooth
there
bowls
is?
at their feet.
All right. Who did I even give this to? Did I give this to anybody? Tina. Tina, make your choice. Make a choice for me. Continue to walk north, drink at the fountain on your right, or drink at the fountain on my left. This might be a full heal. That'd be great if it was, but it won't be. Drink at the lefty, Tina says. All right, here we go. Left, left.
The cool water is refreshing,
Yay.
but it comes from a source which has been cursed by a hag,
Oh, God.
adding 1 stamina point, but costing you 2 luck points.
Oh, God. All right. J-Master. Continue north or drink from the other fountain. What do you think, J-Master? I heard my name, but it was buffering. Yeah, choose. Choose, Master. Drink. All right.
The cool water is refreshing
But,
and comes from a source which has been sprinkled with pixie dust,
oh,
gaining you 1 stamina point and 2 skill points. You continue
okay.
north.
Okay.
Leaning against the left-hand wall of the tunnel,
Okay.
you see a pair of bamboo stilts. They are securely chained, and you see a label attached to a padlock, which reads, "The price of these stilts is 1 gold piece. Place the coin in the slot
Oh,
to release the lock."
Schmagegi, what do I do? Keep walking north or buy the stilts? What would you do, Schmagegi? I have 2 gold pieces, by the way. I've never once turned down stilts in my fucking life. Okay, we'll buy the stilts.
There is a slot in the padlock into which you place the coin. Immediately the lock clicks apart, and you are able to unchain the stilts. You place them on your shoulder and once again set off
Sounds good.
north.
A
A little farther on,
We finally
you
used the
come
gold
to a
piece.
section of the tunnel which is covered with thick green slime. It looks threatening. So you decide to test it first with a piece of cloth. The slime's corrosive jelly burns the cloth instantly.
Oh, we don't drink it this
leaving
time?
no trace. You climb onto your stilts and take a few tentative steps across the floor. Your confidence grows, and you soon feel able to tackle the walk across the slime. Smoke rises from the base of the stilts as the slime starts to burn them away. You plod stolidly on and finally reach firm ground again. Unfortunately, the stilts are still covered in slime, and you are forced to dump them, setting off north.
Oh.
You come to a junction.
That was fast. All right, let's see. Drexhan. Drexen. We'll give you the choice of going north or continuing north or going west. This is where it was. This is the map, what it looks like. So north or west, Drexen. Go west to reach the fest. Okay, sounds good.
You walk no more than 3 meters west before you hit an invisible barrier. It starts fizzing and crackling.
You hit an invisible barrier. Oh, obviously the devs like thought they forgot to put like a mountain here or some fence or something. But I can definitely look. I can continue here, but I can't continue because there's fucking nothing here. Ah, god damn it. Ramsall, thank you for gifting a sub to Violet. Oh, hey, Violet, good to see you. How are you doing? Hope everything is good.
And you are thrown back. You have hit an energy screen, losing you 1 stamina point. There is no alternative but to walk back to the junction and head north. You soon arrive at a double door in the left-hand wall. You listen at the door but hear nothing. You try the handle, it turns, and you open the left door slightly and peer through the crack. An armed warrior is lying face down on the floor of a bare room with smooth walls and a low ceiling. He's
Some light
presumably
techno
dead,
playing in
but
the
he makes
background.
no movement, even when you call out to him.
Big drum of
A
lube in the
large
corner.
jewel, perhaps a diamond, lies just beyond his outstretched arm.
Much love to you, Violets. Violets, why don't you tell me what to do? Should we continue north or enter the room and take the jewel? So we can go this way, or we can go in the room and take the jewel. What do you want to do? Get the jewel, hell yeah. All right, I like it. We need the diamond.
You finally reach the warrior's body, but as soon as you touch the jewel, both it and the warrior vanish into thin air.
Oh, yeah.
You hear the door slam behind you, followed by a sudden, ominous rumbling above you. You look up and see the ceiling start to lower.
No!
You run to the door to try to escape, but it is locked, and there is no handle on the inside.
No!
The ceiling gradually drops
Shit.
until you are forced to lie on the ground,
Your
trying
left!
to halt the ceiling's
Your other
progress with your
left!
hands and feet. But it is a hopeless task, and you are crushed to death in the stone vise.
Great.
If only you'd found a potion that allowed you to detect traps like this.
Man, fuck you, Bilbo. Spidey got the prime sub.
Hail, Berserker!
All right.
You soon arrive at
So we got to continue north. We don't have a choice here.
The tunnel continues north for quite a distance before coming to a dead end. The mouth of a chute protrudes from the western wall, and it appears to be the only alternative to turning back. You decide to risk it and climb into the chute. You slide gently down and emerge into a room, landing on your back. As soon as you stand up, you are confronted by the most repulsive sight you have ever laid eyes on.
Here it is.
There in front of you,
Here we go.
wallowing in a circular pool of fetid slime, is a bulbous creature too horrible to be believed. Its body is green and covered all over with fearsome-looking spikes. Its face is a mass of crimson blisters, one of which suddenly bursts to reveal yet another of its sinister, all-seeing eyes.
The Blord
A
Blorst.
narrow path runs around the edge
The
of the
Blord
pool
Bleast.
and leads into another tunnel in the far wall. The blood beast flops around awkwardly in its pool, and the smell of the poisonous fumes makes you
Oh,
retch
yeah.
as gas bubbles break
didn't read the book
surface
this time.
and contaminate the atmosphere.
Yep. Okay, let's see. The Brutalizer. Should we attack it with our sword or run around the side of the pool towards the tunnel? What do you want to do, Brutalizer? Hit it. Hit it hard. Sure. Why not?
As you make a lunge at the blood beast, you suddenly start to feel faint. The gas rising up from the pool is highly toxic, and you slump to the floor, unconscious. Let's see if you had a lucky landing.
Oh, my luck is 4. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Although the blood beast is too bulbous and heavy to climb out of its pool, its long tongue stretches and wraps itself around your leg. Still unconscious, you are dragged into its pool of slime. After being pre-digested by the vile slime, the hideous blood beast will consume you at its leisure.
At its leisure, of course. For sure. At its leisure. I mean, it's not gonna... I don't know if we can win.
You soon arrive.
All right, continue north.
The tunnel.
Okay,
As soon as you...
okay. Let's see if we can run around. Let's see what happens.
As you run around the narrow path, you suddenly start to feel dizzy. The gas from the pool is taking effect. Your vision starts to blur, and you lose your balance. You are only half aware of the blood beast's tongue as it wraps itself around your leg and drags you into the pool of slime.
Reset.
After being pre-digested by the vile slime, the hideous blood beast will consume you
At its leisure.
at its leisure.
Yeah. Yep, so that's a reset. Damn it. We have to roll under a 4, yeah. We need that book. Yeah, okay. Okay,
You soon arrive
Whoops.
at a double door in the left-hand wall.
reset. Okay,
Next.
yep. Roll. Stamina. Let's see what we get. A 3. Perfect. Continue.
Next.
A 6. Continue.
Next.
And a 10 for luck. Yes. I think you can.
Despite its name.
This seems so stupid, but yes.
Next.
You know what? I haven't looked at this yet. Let me see. Ready-made adventurer.
You can choose to be Alaric Ironwood, whose approach in battle is simple and direct.
Okay.
To charge forwards, huge shoulders whirling his sword manically about his head,
Okay.
chopping left and right with such force and speed as to quickly put any enemy off getting too close.
Okay.
and should they ever manage to sneak a blow in under this onslaught, Alaric's impressive physique will normally just brush it off, as if it were a scratch. Born in Fang himself, many moons ago.
Why are you describing
Alaric
this
is a
fucking
hero to the
character to me?
His mother still lives there, a diminutive woman who makes her living as a seamstress. And quite how she produced such a gigantic warrior no one quite knows. But the popular theory is that somewhere down his ancestral line, giant blood runs in his veins. Alaric's initial skill is 8. His initial stamina is 23. And his initial luck is 7. Alaric also carries a potion of strength that gives 2 opportunities to restore his stamina points to their initial amount.
Oh my god! So a strength potion is a full heal. Wow. Interesting. Well, let's learn about Loretta Starfire. How about?
You can choose to be Loretta Starfire,
Let's listen to another
the
story.
most feared woman in all of Alancia.
Archer's line. Thank you for 40
Even
months.
murderous highwaymen will deliberately evade her as she travels. And in the cities, battle-scarred mercenaries avoid this slightly built, intense-looking adventurer. Soldier and bandit alike, they're all terrified of the strange connection that binds Loretta to the tides of fortune.
Loretta.
It is not so much that good luck befalls her. It is the fact that anybody who crosses her always ends up suffering the gravest misfortune. Tales abound of pickpockets who have had their hands severed in bizarre accidents after trying to steal from her. Of opponents in combat who have stumbled and fallen on their own swords.
Well,
Little is known
You
of
know
Loretta's background,
that
but there are whispers, perhaps not wholly unfounded, that some long-lost dark
They were like,
magic fills her soul.
we got him
Loretta's
for a whole
initial
day.
skill is 9.
We already paid for his
Her
whole day.
initial stamina
Okay,
is
9.
11.
11 for
And
stamina.
her initial luck is 11.
11. Okay, 9, 11, 11.
Loretta also carries a potion of fortune
Yeah,
that gives 2
I got that. All right. Rasmus Longbeard. Oh my god, I just don't fucking care, man. Nope. 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 Okay, sure, we'll take that. That sounds good. We'll take that.
Next, we'll roll for your initial.
Okay, sounds good. Hey, that's pretty good. We'll take it.
Next, we'll roll for your initial luck, which represents.
Yeah,
how-
I get it. Hey, that's pretty good. Pretty good starting. Let's go.
You may also take a magical potion with you
Okay,
to aid you on your quest.
let's take a magical
Each
potion.
bottle of potion.
Let's take the fucking potion of strength, man. That full heal?
Lastly, before you begin your quest, you are given enough provisions for 10 meals. When you eat a meal, your stamina score will increase.
Oh, okay,
by
I don't need to
4.
hear this. I already hear this. Why Tech Wasted? Thank you for the
Now
5
it is your
gifted
turn.
subs going out to Elementalist69, Bilbo,
Holding your violet
THC89,
scarf aloft.
Zexagenius, and
You take one
Kaluthus.
final deep
Hail, Berserkers!
fresh air
All right,
before turning to pass.
moving on.
The clamor.
Moving on. Opening the box.
The lid of the
Thank you for the 2 gold. All right. So, let's head, where do we go? Head west.
Following the 3 sets of wet footprints along the west passage of the tunnel, you soon arrive at a junction.
Okay. Let's continue west. Following 2 sets of footprints.
Walking along the tunnel, You are surprised to see a large iron bell hanging down from the ceiling.
Oh, the bell! We haven't rang the bell yet. Let's ring the bell.
A dull bong sounds from the bell like a death toll. Everything around you begins to vibrate.
Ah!
You grit your teeth as your head starts to shudder. Your whole body is trembling. You fall to the floor, losing 2 skill points and 2 stamina points. You quiver and shake, writhing convulsively on the floor as the vibrations intensify. You search desperately for a way of stopping the bell.
Perfect.
Following the 3 sets of wet footprints along the...
Okay. Continue west.
Walking along the...
Okay. Keep going.
The tunnel veers sharply to the right and continues north for as far as you can see. You hear a tremendous commotion in the distance, growling and snarling and howling. You draw your sword and set off in the direction of the noise. Ahead, in the dim light, you see 2 hobgoblins fighting, punching, and kicking each other furiously.
During
Thanks.
Next to where the
Thanks. I will. Oh, you know what? I didn't talk to him. Let's talk. We haven't talked to him yet. Let's try that. Talk. I'm gonna parlay.
The hobgoblins stop their fight immediately. They do not understand what you are saying and snarl at you viciously.
Oh.
Then they draw their short swords and run forward to attack you, one at a time.
Okay. I'll attack the first one. I got 5 over him, so this should not be too hard.
With one eye still on the bag, the hobgoblin doesn't see you attack and screeches as you land a blow.
Does anyone speak goblin, hobgoblin? Anybody? Anybody? That's still a win. Big win.
Tired, you bend over but grab a handful of dirt.
Big good win.
And throw it in the hobgoblin's face, making your subsequent attack very effective.
They attack you one at a time, like Bruce Lee movie. No!
The hobgoblin ducks.
Snuck a hit in there, fucker!
Smashing its short sword into your leg.
Damn it. That shouldn't happen. Okay.
The hobgoblin runs at you, but you twist aside as your sword lands home.
The first hobgoblin couldn't keep up with your skill and falls aside, lifeless.
Aside.
You ready yourself to fight the other.
Okay.
With one eye still on the bag, the hobgoblin doesn't see you attack and screeches as you land a blow.
Good. Perfect.
Pretending to be tired, you bend over but grab a handful of dirt and throw it in the hobgoblin's face, making your subsequent attack very effective.
Did you know if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free to Zeke?
The hobgoblin runs at you. But
No
you twist
way!
aside as your sword lands home.
Cut and bruised from your victorious
Thank you,
battle,
Bob.
you see that the hobgoblins have nothing of any use to you on them.
Right.
So you decide to open the bag on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Inside, you find a corked earthenware jug. You uncork it and sniff the liquid inside. It smells sharp and acrid.
Oh. Well, let's dip a piece of cloth in it since we know it's acid this time.
Acrid smoke rises from the jug as you lower the cloth into it. The liquid is unmistakably acid. You recork the jug and place it in your backpack, hoping it may be of use to you later.
Jug-o acid, I like
you
it.
sheathe your sword and press on.
Okay.
Northward.
Once we get to a choice that we haven't made yet, I'll let you guys make the
takes
choice.
Another sharp right turn. Following it east, you arrive at a strange obstruction. A row of 12 wooden poles across the tunnel. They are fixed to the walls at each end, about half a meter off the floor.
And I'll try and make the
spaced
other
about a
choices
meter
of choices
apart.
that we already have. So, we've done the step over and between the poles. Let's walk across top of the pole since we haven't seen that one yet. I'm guessing it's a bad idea.
You step confidently onto the first pole and stride across the next. As you land on the third pole, it immediately releases a shower of sharp splinters, each several centimeters long, and losing you 2 luck points.
Oh, good.
They fly out in all directions at great speed, and you can't avoid being hit. We'll roll 2 dice for the number of splinters that sink into your flesh. Each one that hits you
Jesus.
will cost you 1 stamina point.
What the fuck?
You manage to scramble over the remaining poles and sit down to the painful task of removing the splinters from your body.
Ow.
After resting for a while, you set off east.
All right. Let's try that one again.
The tunnel soon takes
I
another.
hate it. All right.
You step slowly over and between the poles, taking care not to touch any of them. This will be a test of your skill, like the luck test.
Good.
We'll roll 2 dice, and if the number rolled is equal to or less than your current skill score,
Right.
you have been skillful.
Well, good, because
But if the
I
roll
can't
is
lose.
higher than your skill score, then you aren't skillful enough.
Skill score. Yeah, literally can't fail.
You step slowly over and between the poles,
Yep,
taking...
I got it.
The tunnel ends at a junction. The footprints you have been following turn north, and you decide to stay with them.
Right.
You soon come to another junction in the tunnel. One branch leads in.
Yep.
The passage opens out.
Okay.
There is a large idol in the center of the cabin that must be 6 meters high.
Right. Okay. So we have to take one of these jewels.
The idol is very smooth and will be difficult to climb.
It was amazing. Yeah,
Some
Mindhunter
rope
is
would have
great,
been
right?
ideal for this
It's fucking
task,
great.
But alas, you don't have any. So slowly and carefully, you begin to climb the idol. You're about to grab hold of its large ear when suddenly your foot slips.
Ah!
We'll need to check how lucky you are.
I'm very lucky.
We'll roll 2 dice.
Sounds good.
And if the number rolled is equal to or less than your current luck score,
I think we'll be all right.
you have been lucky.
Yeah, thanks.
But if the number rolled is higher than your current luck score, you have been unlucky.
Okay. Oh, we're fine.
You just managed to grab the idol's earlobe.
Okay. Right eye.
You try to force the point of your sword under the emerald
And we have to
eye.
fight these 2 bird monsters.
Much to your surprise, it shatters on contact,
Oh,
releasing a jet of poisonous gas
Oh, whoops,
straight into
wrong
your
one.
face. The gas knocks you out and you fall backwards,
no!
bouncing down the idol to land on the stone floor. Your adventure ends.
Yeah. Okay.
There is a...
Yep. We can't
The
skip
idol
this,
is very
unfortunately.
smooth and will be difficult to climb. Some rope would have been ideal for this task, but alas,
Yeah, you fucked me, Pexarino.
you don't have
I
any.
looked at your suggestion and
So
you fucked
slowly
me.
and carefully,
You wasted everybody's
you begin
time. I
to
hope you're
climb
happy.
the idol. You're about to grab hold of its large ear when suddenly your foot slips. We'll need to check how lucky you are.
Woo!
We'll roll 2 dice. And if the number rolled is equal to or less than your current luck score, you have been lucky.
I wonder if we'll win this
But
time.
if the number rolled is higher than your current luck score, you have been unlucky.
I bet we'll be all right. Low. Oh, God.
You just managed to grab the idol's ear.
Good.
As you touch the emerald eye of the idol, you hear a creaking sound.
All right, Rock, have a
below
good
you.
night. We'll take it easy.
Looking down,
Tomorrow's
you are
Indie
shocked
Sunday.
to
It should be
see
fun.
the two stuffed birds taking flight.
You think, right? Tomorrow's Indie
Their
Sunday.
wings flap in
Yeah,
jerky
tomorrow's Indie
movements.
Sunday. Oh, by
But
the
they
way.
are soon above you and look set to attack. You'll fight the flying guardians.
While I'm thinking about it, if you guys want to suggest games for Indie Sunday tomorrow, we found this game. We found the other game we played yesterday. Lots of great games we find. So if you want to suggest a game, head over to my Discord channel, head over to the game suggestions tab, and put a link to the game you would like to see me play tomorrow. That's all you got to do. And I'll make a menu, and we'll let you guys decide what we're doing.
One at a time. But your skill is reduced by 3 during this combat because of your restricted position.
Right. Okay, so we got a 2 bonus, plus 2 bonus on this, so I mean we shouldn't lose.
Coming at you with its razor-sharp talons, you're able to swipe your sword, partially removing one of the Guardian's toes.
Another hit.
You're able to grab the wing of the Guardian and send it crashing into the idol. It recovers, but you took some of its stamina.
I did. That'll do.
The Guardian snaps at you with its vicious beak, but you're able to smash the hilt of your sword into its outstretched neck.
Last one. Big money, big hit. Oh, that's not gonna do it.
The beating wing of the Guardian smashes into the side of your head,
Snake me
leaving
with one.
you seeing stars and sapping your stamina.
What does try your luck do? Well, I'll tell you in a second, because I'm probably not gonna use it this time. 8 versus 10, that's a tie.
You manage to grab one of its legs, flipping it over, making it fall fast, but it recovers just before hitting the ground.
Basically, it's
Neither of you are
if
harmed.
you hit with an attack, try your luck will hit again. If you get hit by the enemy, it'll half the damage. So if they hit you with
clawing at your leg with
2,
its talons,
you roll
the
under your
Guardian
luck
rips away
score.
a chunk of your stamina.
It'll cost you 1 luck point. But it'll give you 1 point of damage rather than 2. There we
Coming
go.
at you with its razor-sharp talons, you're able to swipe your sword, partially
Yeah,
removing
you gotta. I
one
would
of
have
the
to roll under
Guardian's
12,
toes.
and then it would go down to
The
11.
crumpled form of the first flying guardian falls, crashing to the floor. So you ready yourself to take on the second.
All right. Let's get it. Well, fuck me.
Guardian snaps at you with its vicious beak. You parry, but the tip of the creature's beak sinks deep into your arm.
God fucking
The
damn
beating wing of the
it!
Guardian smashes into the side of your head, leaving you seeing stars and sapping your stamina.
Thank you.
You're able to grab the wing of the Guardian and send it crashing into the idol. It recovers, but you took some of its stamina. Clawing at your leg with its talons, the Guardian rips away a chunk of your stamina.
There.
The Guardian snaps at you with its vicious beak, but you're able to smash the hilt of your sword into its outstretched neck.
Okay.
Coming at you with its razor-sharp talons, you're able to swipe your sword, partially removing one of the Guardian's toes.
One more hit. Let's go. One more hit.
Guardian snaps at you
Fuck!
with its vicious beak. You parry, but the tip of the creature's beak sinks deep into your arm.
There we go.
You're able to grab the wing of the Guardian and send it crashing into the idol. It recovers, but you took some of its stamina.
Your final swipe dispatches the second flying Guardian. You look down and see the crumpled bodies of the flying Guardians lying motionless.
Yep. Climb down the idol.
You lower yourself carefully
There's
down the
my
idol,
emerald.
and wasting no more time in the cavern, run forward to the tunnel in the northern wall.
Remind me, Darkness, remind me next time.
Not much farther
I'll try and
down
click on the
tunnel.
box.
You can
Okay. So, this one is... I think we opened the door on this one. Pretty sure this is the old man.
You enter a room which is small and completely empty.
No.
As soon as you are inside, the door slams shut behind
Oh, this
you.
is the one where I swim.
Suddenly a voice booms out of nowhere, shouting, "Welcome to Deathtrap Dungeon.
Oh, no, this is this asshole,
The
right?
ingenious killer labyrinth of my...
Right. He's a worm. That's right, I insult him.
You take a deep breath and shout, "Succumvit is a worm."
Yep.
Once again, the mysterious voice calls out, only this time, to your great surprise, in a far less threatening tone. Good. My master likes those who show spirit.
Good.
Take this gift to help you.
Yep.
It will grant you one wish.
One wish. Okay.
The tunnel twists.
So
and
I've got-
turns, but keep steadily north.
The Ring of Wishes.
Ahead, you see a thin shaft.
Okay, and then this one, we walk through it. They start giggling
Soon
at
as
me.
Your head goes under the blue light.
They give me a riddle
You hear the
answer.
sound of muffled voices. The faces are no longer laughing, but have changed their expressions to one of despair and anguish.
God.
A young girl's sad face hovers in front of you, and she begins to whisper.
She gives me the
pain.
Manticore riddle, I think.
Transfixed, you listen intently, believing that she has a special message for you as she recites, "When corridor doth water meet,
Oh, the corridor
do
in the
not
water,
make a
right.
quick retreat.
Right.
Take a breath and jump deep in, if your trial you hope to win."
There we go.
Memorizing the Spirit Girl's poem,
The water
you
room
come
puzzle.
to an arched doorway.
Okay. Yep. The water room puzzle.
Lifting the latch and pushing the heavy stone door open, you find yourself in a large cabin. The light is dim and murky, but as your eyes begin to adjust, you see that the walls are covered in green algae and running with moisture.
Right. This is the water
floor
room.
is strewn with straw. The atmosphere is warm, damp, and fetid, and a soft humming sound fills the air. You step gingerly through the straw towards a corner of the cabin where there appears to be a shallow pit. Peering warily into the pit, you are disgusted to see
Oh, it's
a
these
mass
guys.
of pale, writhing worms.
Right. So, I get the dagger.
As you make your way back,
Yep. Then there's this is the luck roll.
the giant fly swoops down again to try to capture you.
Right. And now we have to fight the giant fly. We have a +5 fucking bonus, so this should not be hard at all.
The creature flies at you so close you can't use your weapons. Grabbing it by its legs, you swing around, slamming it into a wall.
I'm trying. I can't. No, the box doesn't shake, I guess.
You spin your sword around your head,
I was clicking on it.
clipping the fly and removing part of one of its legs.
Yeah.
You hurl yourself at your enemy, fist flailing, and land a stunning blow.
There you go. Don't do anything silly.
The creature flies at you so close you can't use your weapons. Grabbing it by its legs, you swing around, slamming it into a wall.
Pleased with your victory, you wipe the vile yellow slime from the blade of your sword.
Yep.
The tunnel ends shortly at a junction. Looking left and right, you see a narrow passage disappearing into the dim distance.
Okay. Now I don't remember which way to go. West or east? I don't remember. You 100% of reventure. I still haven't done that. I think I'm at like 70% or something. Strip or stripeless zebra with the prime sub.
Hail Berserker!
All right, dome space. Why don't you? Oh, pit is east. Wait, what pit? Pit is east. What pit? I don't remember. Oh, the one with the opal. Okay. I don't even know if we need that. That's not a gem. So let's go west.
Ahead, you hear the sound of rocks being ground and crushed. The noise grows louder, and suddenly you realize that the wall on your right is starting to collapse. Terrified, you watch as a large, hideous, worm-like creature
Oh, this is new.
with a gaping mouth and powerful mandibles slithers through a hole in the wall. Its great jaws continue to crunch the rock as it turns its head slowly from side to side,
Oh, this is
feeling
new.
the cool air in the tunnel. It appears to be totally blind, but seems to know of your presence, perhaps sensing the heat of your body. It starts to slither towards you with its mandibles wide apart to attack.
Oh, we're gonna fight the rock grub, you bet. We know what's to the east. Let's fight this motherfucker.
You draw your sword
Shing.
and advance slowly towards the huge, slimy rock grub.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Oh yeah, he's a pussy. I got a 5 bonus on that shit.
You thrust your sword,
Flap.
and you clearly damage the creature. Picking up a rock, you manage to smash it into the head of the rock grub. He screeches in pain, withdrawing enough for you to ready for another attack.
I would throw the acid on it if they gave me the option.
The rock grub is strong, but slow. You swing your sword, which smashes into its pulsating body.
There you go. There's a good one.
You
Another
thrust
one.
your sword, and you clearly damage the creature.
All right.
Picking up a rock.
New viewer
you
here. Is it
manage
okay to
smash
watch
it
at the
into head of
library
the rock grub.
with
It
headphones
screeches
on?
in
Sure.
pain, withdrawing enough for you to ready for another attack.
Otherwise, not so much. 8.
The rock grub is strong,
Oh,
slow.
but we got it.
You swing your sword, which smashes
My bonus
into
too
its
high.
pulsating body.
Pleased with your combat skills, you step round the great bulk of the dead rock grub and peer into the darkness of the borehole it left.
The borehole.
You can only see a few meters, but are able to make out that it inclines slightly and is wet from the secreted slime of the rock grub.
Okay, now this is a new choice, so I will let you guys decide. I will let you decide. Let's see. Who do I want to decide? How about Little Viking? Little Viking. Do you want me to walk west along the tunnel or explore the borehole? Borehole. All right, borehole it is. Let's go.
Tapping the side of the borehole with your sword, you tread your way blindly through the sticky slime. You follow its twisting and turning course for what seems an age and begin to wonder where it might lead.
Death.
Suddenly, you hear a slithering sound up ahead. You freeze with fear, your eyes desperately trying to pierce the pitch black darkness. Before you realize what is happening, You are gripped round the neck by the powerful mandibles of another rock grub. It is the mate of the rock grub you killed and has been attracted by the smell of blood on your sword. It squeezes harder until your neck snaps like a small twig. Your adventure ends here.
God damn it, dude. Fuck you, instant death bullshit.
Ahead, you hear.
Oh, I gotta fight the goddamn rock grub again?
You draw your sword and advance slowly towards the huge, slimy rock grub.
Don't tell me, just don't be dumb and make me lose.
You thrust your sword, and you clearly damage the creature. Picking up a rock, you manage to smash it into the head of the rock grub. It screeches in pain, withdrawing enough for you to ready for another attack.
No, I was trying to click on the
rock
dice
grub
too.
is strong, but slow. You swing your sword, which smashes into its pulsating body.
Pulsating. Like the way he says, pulsating.
You thrust your sword, and you clearly damage the creature. Picking up a rock, you manage to smash it into the head of the rock grub. It screeches in pain, withdrawing enough for you to ready for another attack.
Okay.
The rock grub is strong, but slow. You swing your sword, which smashes into its pulsating body.
Yeah.
Pleased with your combat skills,
Okay. Going west, young man.
after a long walk down the tunnel,
Okay.
you come to a dead end. A large mirror reaching from the ceiling
Oh,
to the floor
here we
hangs
go.
on the end wall.
Here we go.
And in the dim light, you can just about make out your own reflection.
Well, we know what's east, so we're not gonna go back east.
You step up to the mirror
Step
and are amused by your distorted reflection.
My God.
Your head looks as large as a pumpkin,
Hey.
and your face is exceedingly strange. Suddenly, without warning, a terrible pain pounds through your head.
Not another instant
And you
death,
try to look away from the mirror,
please.
but you are unable to.
Oh God.
Some evil force is keeping your eyes glued to your own reflection. You grip your head with your hands and realize, with horror, that it is expanding. You can withstand it no longer, and blacking out with pain, you fall unconscious to the floor, never to wake. Your adventure ends here.
Are you fucking kidding me? So, rock grub to the mirror, dead. Okay. No, not back to the rock grub. Because I killed the rock grub. I go down the borehole, instant death. I go to the mirror at the end of the hallway, instant death. Or I turn back around and go east. So, we're done with that hallway.
Ahead,
Yep.
you walk down the passage and soon find yourself standing at the edge of a deep
Save
dark
Alice.
pit.
Thank you for 10 months.
The passage continues east on the other side of the pit. You think you could probably jump over the pit.
This is the rope thing.
You are not sure. There is a rope hanging down from the ceiling over the center of the pit.
So here's the thing. We use this. We hurt ourselves, but we get a blood opal. We could jump over the pit with no damage. throw the shield, and I think we lose the shield. If I remember, we did that one time, like the first time we played. So I think we go there.
Gripping the rope, you land heavily on your back.
Yep.
But luckily, your backpack cushions your fall.
And take that one
only
damage.
Costing you 1 skill point and 2 stamina points.
1 skill
Could have been
point.
Much worse. The darkness is almost pitch black at the bottom of the pit, and you crawl along the floor, groping in front of you. Suddenly, your hand touches something.
I can get a
cold,
skill point back,
hard
though.
And smooth. The object is small and round.
So there's
the tunnel.
I have the
makes a sudden left
blood red
turn
ruby
and
now.
Continues north, as far as you can see. You soon arrive at a closed wooden door in the left hand.
You throw the shield, you lose the shield. You just lose the shield. All right, so this one is. Whoops! No. I think we open the door on this one.
The door opens into a large candlelit room filled with incredibly lifelike statues of knights.
Oh yeah, it's the old man. Right. And then we wait for his question. We answer his question correctly, and he gives me stuff. Oh, he gives me my skill point back.
At one of the statues.
Right, he gives me my skill point back.
Still smiling, the old man looks at you and says,
"Well done, stranger. You have answered correctly. I wish you good fortune during the rest of the trial of champions. And to this end, I shall increase your powers."
He then mutters a few more unintelligible words, and you feel a powerful surge soar through your body, increasing your skill, stamina, and luck
by 1 point. There we go.
You bid the old man farewell and leave his room to continue north
Bye.
along the passage. Only a few meters further down the...
Okay. So this is the door with the X on it.
The door opens into a large room. Looking around,
this
you
might be
see
the
an alcove in the west wall.
This might be the drowning room, but I'm
in
not sure.
In the middle of the room.
Oh no, this is the parchment skeleton.
In the chair is the...
Right, the parchment skeleton. So we take the skeleton's parchment.
Touching the parchment.
We fight him.
Has precisely
because if we get the parchment, the
skeleton lurches
tells
forward,
us about something in the future, and I can't remember what it was.
Rising from its chair in a series of jerky movements, raises its sword to strike you.
Your health is still
Lunging
abysmal.
Sideways,
oh,
you draw your sword.
I haven't used any food though at all.
yourself.
And these strength potions, they give me, I think, a full heal if I'm not mistaken.
You dodge to the side as the warrior swings its sword. You kick out, knocking its legs out from under it.
Yeah!
You run around the jerking skeleton, smashing your sword into its arm.
Okay. Still a hit.
The skeleton is strong, but slow.
Dead.
You swing your sword.
Oh, this is the
which
parchment about the
smashes
Minotaur.
into
That's
its
right, that's
leg.
right.
Once again, you reach for the
It has a
parchment,
poem on it.
only this time lying amidst a pile of broken bones. Unfolding it, you see a map of a room with a drawing of a hideous creature inside it. Beneath the monster is a rhyme, which reads, "Should you meet the manticore, of its tail beware. Shield yourself against the spikes, flying through the air."
There.
You fold up
Still
the
haven't
piece of
met the
parchment
Manticore.
and put it in your backpack,
Okay.
repeating the rhyme over and over to yourself.
I've never made it to the Manticore.
You
I made it to the
walk
Blood
across
Beast, but I haven't got past the Blood Beast
the
yet.
alcove. At the back of the alcove are some steps leading down into a cellar. Cobwebs brush your face as you descend.
Yep. So we gotta skip. The shrooms are instant death, so we'll step through the archway.
The tunnel continues west for several hundred meters.
Oh. And you can't go back once you've gone a certain way, so. Very
Finally ending at some steps leading up to a closed trap door. You climb the steps slowly, hearing muffled voices above you. In the dim light, you can see that the trapdoor.
Yep. We know what to do with this trapdoor. If we knock at the trapdoor, that's instant death because the goblin above you stabs you through the fucking throat with a spear. But if you bust through, you have a fight, and you probably will win.
You throw the trapdoor open and run up the steps into a bright, lantern-lit room. 2 goblins are sharpening their short swords on a stone set in the middle of the floor. You catch them momentarily off guard.
No, I've never played sorcery.
But they quickly recover and both rush forward to attack you.
Okay.
Point of note here.
I know. I gotta fight too.
Room,
I get it.
Both
I've already seen this.
goblins
Let
will
me
have
skip
a
this.
separate attack on you each attack round. However, here
I
your
fought these
attack
guys
will
3
only
times.
be effective on one of the goblins. Against the other, you must still use your attack strength in a normal way. But even if your attack would have been effective, you will not wound it. It will just count this as though you have defended yourself. However, if its attack strength is greater, it will have wounded you in the normal way.
In the normal way. All right, goblin going down. Got a +7 over this asshole.
You thrust your sword, and you clearly damage the creature. You both swing for each other, and in the confusion, both miss.
Still good.
Your enemy is strong, but slow, and screams in pain as your sword sinks into his leg.
So this skill right here, your skill points is, I wouldn't play it. I mean, like they give you the option to keep re-rolling it.
You
Re-roll
hurl
until you have
yourself at
12.
your enemy.
It makes the
fists
game
flailing,
stupid.
and land a stunning blow.
Well, for a while at least. It makes the game dumb for a while.
You thrust your sword, and you clearly damage the creature.
Clearly damage it.
Your enemy is strong, but slow, and screams in pain as your sword sinks into his leg.
Triumphant in one of your toughest battles to date, you see that the only furniture in the goblin's room is a table, 2 chairs, and a cupboard on the wall. There are 2 closed doors, one in the west wall and the other in
Right. There was something in the cupboard, I
the
believe.
cupboard. Contains a wooden mallet.
Right, and spikes. Okay. So from the goblin room, we go north. I don't remember. Let's go north. See what happens.
The door opens into another tunnel, which rises gently into the distance. After walking uphill for a while, the tunnel levels out, and you soon arrive at a door in the right-hand wall, to which a withered hand
Oh, this is the hand.
nail.
Right, okay. So we open the door. We know this.
You enter a room in which a man in tattered clothing is standing chained to the wall by his left arm.
He also has a porn
And you
stash,
see
which
that
I
his
love.
right hand is missing.
Okay, we've done this. We'll cut him free.
You step up to the frightened man and cleave the chain with...
And,
There is an open pipe in the right-hand wall,
right, the pipe.
about 1 meter in diameter. It is...
Okay. Now, when we went down the pipe, did we get anything from the pipe? Went down the pipe. I think we got, yeah, we call it the pipe.
The pipe is wet and slimy, but you crawl
Oh,
on
right.
into the
You
dank
don't want to
darkness,
continue down.
slithering and sliding
Get the
as you
box,
go.
right? Okay, get the box and leave. Yep, examine my find. There we go. Because if you keep going, it's
Removing
instant
the
death.
box lid
Okay.
by the light of the tunnel, You find an iron key and a large gem. It is a sapphire. Placing the items carefully in your backpack,
Okay.
you gain 1 luck point and set off north once again.
Huzzah!
There is a new branch in the tunnel on
Okay.
your...
Now the necklace, this necklace is this is the good necklace, right? This is the orc necklace, not the cursed one. I don't need it anyway, because even if it gave me something to give me skill, it wouldn't heal me, so I don't need the necklace.
The tunnel soon ends at a junction. Standing there alone
I don't need
and
it.
wondering which way to go is one of your rivals. It is one of the
Aha!
barbarians.
Now, if I go with him, we do all the dwarf shit. But I don't think we get a gem out of it, do we? There's no way he makes it out of it alive. And it just, like, wastes my time. Oh, the amulet gave skill and health? Oh, okay. Oh, the books! No, we've gone alone before. Yeah, we've gone alone. Okay. We'll go with the barbarian.
Although
We accept his offer.
you tied the rope
Yep.
on a stone ledge,
Okay. Now we open the black leather book.
the book pages are sealed together, but a small hole has been cut out in the middle of them, just large enough to hold a small corked bottle containing a clear liquid.
That's right. We don't know what this
You
liquid is.
show
We
it to
rubbed it
Thor,
on ourselves, but we
who
didn't
holds
drink
up his
it yet.
hand, indicating that he does not want you to come anywhere near him with it. His distrust of things unknown is strongly evident.
All right. We're gonna go ahead and drink it this time. See what happens. Bad
The
idea.
liquid is a magical potion that will enable you to detect hidden traps
Get the
and add
fuck out
2
of
luck
here!
points.
There it is. That's the foreshadowing. All right.
As you open the book, it immediately begins to disintegrate, the pages turning to dust in your hands. You manage to keep a few fragments and read the handwritten script. The book appears to be about monsters, and from
Monsters.
what you can make out,
Yep.
it contains a full description of a monster called the Blood Beast.
The blood beast. Now we know how to do the blood
Setting
beast
off,
thing.
You continue your journey north with Throm.
Yep. Now we get it. Now we may
The
be able
tunnel
to get the
turns
diamond.
Sharply to the right, continuing east for as far as you can see. Throm stops and tells you to halt as well. He turns his head slowly from side to side, listening. I hear footsteps coming down the tunnel towards us, he whispers. Draw your sword. You both crouch down to hide in the shadows. And not a minute too soon. For a moment later, you see the silhouette of 2 armed guards.
Right.
Throm jumps up and
Yep.
dashes forward.
He jumps up.
Screaming
That's
a
right. He
loud
starts
battle
it.
Cry. They are 2 cave trolls.
Yeah, I think the goal is to get all
Throm
the gems.
attacks the first one with his battle axe, and you run to his aid
I've only
to
ever gotten
attack
2
the
so far.
second.
Right. Cave trolls. All right. These guys are tough, but we should still win, hopefully. Well,
The troll grabs you by
fucking
the
not like
throat
that, I guess.
and manages to half choke you before you get a chance to push it off.
We got a 2 bonus. We still got to do at least semi-decent rolls.
You parry the attack.
Jesus
Your enemy
fucking
is too strong.
Christ!
And you crack your head on the floor as you hit the ground.
You quickly eat some provisions, increasing your stamina by 4 points.
You
Okay,
hurl
that's a
yourself
win.
at your enemy, fists flailing, and land a stunning blow.
There.
You drop to the ground, sweeping away the troll's legs. It howls as its head hits the hard ground.
Would you stop
Troll
rolling so
swings
high,
low,
you fucking
crashing
asshole?
into your ankles, knocking you off balance.
That's good.
You drop to the ground, grab the creature, and ram its head hard into the wall.
There you go. Lots of dots.
You hurl
More
yourself
dots.
at your enemy. Fists.
When I get down to 1, why am I not using a
Lands
strength
stomach
potion?
blow.
Because there's healing along the way and I want to save it for like absolute emergencies. There's ways to heal along the way.
You drop to the ground, sweeping away the troll's legs. It howls as its head hits the hard ground.
All right, one more. Okay, that's good.
You drop to the ground, grab the creature, and ram its head hard into the wall.
Trying your luck.
You look to the left.
You have to roll under
See
your
Throm
luck. Well, it
standing
costs you
over the
1
cave
luck,
Troll he is slain.
but you have to roll under your luck
Blood is
score.
pouring out from a deep cut in his
Costs you
shoulder.
1, so it goes down every time you do
He
it.
does not seem to worry.
And it'll give you double damage
You
or
search
half the
bodies
damage
of
you
the cave
take.
trolls, but find nothing apart from a bone ring on a leather cord hanging round the neck of one of them. The ring is engraved with a symbol which Throm recognizes. He explains that it must have belonged to druids of the north, and that an ancient talisman such as this will increase your powers if your body is able to accept it.
Now, I think I can put the ring on without much trouble, but I don't know if it heals me at
As soon
all.
as you put the ring on your finger, your whole body starts to shake. We'll see how skillful you really are.
Yeah, it's a skill roll.
A roll equal to or less than your skill score means you've been skillful.
I don't know if it heals me at all,
But a
though.
roll higher than your skill could end badly. Your body continues to vibrate intensely,
Okay.
and you feel as if you're about to pass out. But your strength is great, and you manage to withstand the tremendous shock to your system. Finally, you calm down and begin to feel the ring's beneficial powers working on you and adding 3 stamina points.
There we go.
You see Throm looking at you
That's why I don't
anxiously.
use those potions.
So you reassure him that you are fully recovered. He strides off east, and you follow him eagerly. The tunnel leads into a damp cavern with a high ceiling and rock-strewn floor. Long and wet, teeth-like stalactites hang down.
Right.
threateningly. Their constant dripping creates smoky pools on the floor. The tunnel carries on through an archway carved in the shape of a demonic mouse.
Mouth. All right. We headed. Hold on. Where are we? Right there? Okay. I think we searched the chamber. Doesn't someone die?
You walk around the cavern,
Perhaps?
but find nothing of interest. Throm calls out behind you, saying that he has found a leather pouch under a pile of rocks.
Right.
Opening the pouch, he laughs out loud as a tiny
That's
mouse
right, the
runs
laughing.
through his fingers
The-
and scurries off into the crevice behind 2 boulders. Suddenly,
I'm laughing.
you hear the sound of cracking rock above you and look up to see stalactites breaking off from the roof. Throm's booming laugh, which still echoes through the chamber, has made the stalactites vibrate and break off.
Is it an automatic kill?
You yell at Throm to run through the archway as the stalactites start to crash to the floor. This will be a test of your luck.
Oh, right. I failed the luck test last time.
Despite the stalactites crashing all around you manage to dash through the archway without injury.
Right, but he gets the pouch.
You look around and see Throm thundering towards you, one arm held over his head for protection. He dashes into the tunnel
and leans against the cold wall, panting heavily,
Okay.
apologizing for starting the rockfall, and offers you his hand to shake.
That's right.
You tell Throm that maybe he should use sign language in future,
This is it. Yeah, okay.
even for laughing. You both smile and head east once more.
Okay. What?
The tunnel ends.
Did
at a
he took the
large
pouch,
oak
but
door.
what is it?
Throm wastes no
okay.
time in testing the handle and is somewhat surprised to find the door unlocked.
I did try to shake the board, it
He
doesn't work.
pushes it open and walks into a torch-lit chamber. Sitting alone on an ornate chair
The dwarf.
is a dwarf.
Yep. Okay. Go through this test. Less than 8, hopefully. Nope.
The dwarf.
I've never
looks at
lost
the
this
dice.
before.
Not very good at playing the odds, are you?
He sneers.
Yes, I am. I played the odds, you
Regret
idiot.
you must suffer a penalty before you can continue.
From out of his pocket, he produces 2 pills. One is stamped with the letter S, and the other stamped with the letter L. He asks you to choose one and swallow it.
Okay. Let's see. Why don't we give this choice to one true Moggy? How about you, Moggy? Pick me. Pick Moggy. L or S? L pill. Okay.
The pill makes you feel as though the whole world is against you, reducing your luck points by 2.
Oh.
The dwarf tells you that you can now go on to the second stage of the test.
Fuck that.
The tunnel ends at a large oak door. Throm wastes no time in testing.
There we go.
The dwarf congratulates you for guessing correctly. He tells you that
Guessing
you must
correctly?
now progress to the second stage of the test.
That's silly.
He reaches for a wicker basket and tells you that a snake is held within it. He tips the basket over, and the snake drops onto the floor. It is a cobra, and it rears up in the air, ready to strike.
Cobra.
The
Cobra.
dwarf tells you that he wishes to test your reactions. Barehanded, you must grasp the cobra below
I
its
can't
head,
skip this.
avoiding its deadly fangs. You crouch down on the floor, tensing yourself for the moment to seize it. This will be a tough test of your skill.
Will it though? I don't think it will really. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, probably
With
be fine.
lightning speed, you thrust your hand out and grip the cobra just below its open mouth. You lift it up, and with your arm outstretched, you dangle it in front of the dwarf. He doesn't flinch, but says in his calm, expressionless way,
Please put the cobra back in the basket and prepare for the final part of the test.
The fucking cobra in the basket.
you do what he says and follow him back into the chamber, where Throm is pacing up and down, obviously ill at ease. You wave to him while the dwarf opens
Oh, now
a
I can
second
go.
secret.
Go. You know, I'm gonna fight the scorpion again and just see.
You call out to the dwarf, telling him to send in the scorpion because you are ready to fight. Slowly, the wooden door rises, and a huge, grotesque black scorpion squeezes underneath it and enters the room. You draw your sword in readiness and prepare to fight the sinister creature with its huge pincers and deadly sting. The scorpion will attack you with both pincers,
Right.
and you must treat each pincer as a separate creature, as though you were fighting 2 creatures. Each pincer has its own skill level and will attack you separately in each attack round.
Okay.
You can only fight 1 pincer in each attack round, attacking it as in a normal battle.
But against the other pincer,
You've already explained
you
this
must
with the
still
goblin
attack
fight.
in the normal way.
You already explained it.
But
with
you
the
are not
goblin
wounded,
fight. Come on,
even if your
man.
attack strength is greater. You must count this as though you have just fended off its blow. Of course, if its attack strength is greater than yours, it will have wounded you
In the normal way. All right. So we got a +2 on this guy. They got a skill of 10. We got a +2.
You manage to get around the back of your enemy, but it quickly kicks backward, catching you agonizingly in
Of
the
course,
stomach.
of course. I mean, why not? Even with a fucking +2 bonus, I fucking lose, huh? Oh,
The
and when I
scorpion
win,
charges at you with
it's
its
the one that
pincers
doesn't
snapping.
matter.
You're able to jump quickly enough to avoid their sharp points.
Scorpion fight fucking blows. There we go.
The
There's a
scorpion
hit.
swings its huge venomous tail above its head.
Huge.
You step aside
Huge.
as it smashes
Huge
into the
venomous
floor,
tail.
and you land
Huge.
an attack from the side. You try to run around the side of the creature, but it grabs your arm, throwing you hard into the wall.
You quickly eat some provisions, increasing your stamina by 4 points.
Got the best venom in all the world.
Speed is
Beautiful,
improving.
beautiful piece of venom.
You run directly at the scorpion and slice at its pincer as you run by. The scorpion swings its tail at you, but you are fast enough to roll out of the way. The scorpion
That's a hit.
takes a run at you. Its speed is impressive, but you jump aside, landing a heavy blow on its back.
That's
The
another, that's a
scorpion
win.
charges at you with its pincers snapping. You're able to jump quickly enough to avoid their sharp point.
His pins are snapping. Citizen snaps.
The scorpion swings its huge venomous tail above its head. You step aside as it smashes into the floor, and you land an attack from the side.
Hey, Scorpion, get over here. Come here. That's a tie. That's fine.
The scorpion swings its tail at you, but you are fast enough to roll out of the way.
All right. Just got to make this one count. Big hits. That's a win.
Speed is improving.
One
You
pincer
run
down.
directly at the scorpion and slice at its pincer as you run by. The scorpion takes a run at you. Its speed is impressive, but you jump aside, landing a heavy
Should I give
blow
him the
on its
clamps?
back. The scorpion swings its huge venomous tail above its head. You step aside as it smashes
Clamp,
into
clamp,
the floor,
bippity bam.
and you land an attack from the side. Speed is
5, 6. Yep.
improving. You run directly at the scorpion and slice at its pincer as you run by.
I mean, the difference that having the maxed out skill makes is
The
fucking
scorpion takes
ridiculous.
a run at you. Its speed is impressive, but you jump aside, landing a heavy blow on its back.
seven
The
and
scorpion
6.
swings its huge venomous tail above its head.
Dead
You
Scorpion.
step aside as it smashes into the floor, and you land an attack from the side.
Gnome John, thank you for
The
3 months.
dwarf
Welcome back.
calls down from the balcony, congratulating you on your victory. He throws the sack down into the arena and tells you to relax and regain your strength for the final part of the test. Then he walks off, saying he will return in about 10 minutes.
Right.
You open the
Yeah. Okay, I wonder if we get more. Because I think we only got 2 points last time. Maybe we get more for the scorpion. Let's see.
The food and drink are excellent, and you feel much better, gaining 2 more
No,
stamina
doesn't matter
points.
then.
Fully satisfied, you sit down and await the dwarf's return. After about 20 minutes,
Okay. Oh, he said 10. It took way longer than he should have. That sucks.
You drop
I
to
hate
the
it when people
ground,
are late.
sweeping away Throm's legs. You hate it.
I'm
As he
sorry,
howls,
Throm.
his head hits
I'm
the hard
sorry.
ground.
Yeah, I might as well fight the Minotaur then. Yeah, for sure. Oh, God. Oh, that's still a win.
Throm is tall, and you duck, grab him,
I got double
and
once, he
ram
got
his
3.
head hard into the wall.
This hurts me. This hurts you. Oh, no, that's going to hurt.
Throm swings
That's a
low,
hit.
crashing into your ankles and knocking you off balance.
Stop hitting me, Throm. That's a
You
hit.
hurl yourself at Throm, fists flailing, and land a stunning blow on his chin. You drop to the ground, sweeping away Throm's legs. You hate it.
I wish
As
there was
he
a way to
howls,
save
his
Throm.
head hits the hard ground.
I don't know if I don't think there is, but 6 and
You
8, that's a
grab
tie.
Throm around the neck,
Yep.
but he is strong and pushes you off. Neither of you are harmed.
There you go.
Throm is tall, and you duck, grab him, and ram his head hard into the wall.
Just ram his fucking head in the wall.
Throm
Tie.
swings at your head. Thankfully,
That's
you
the
duck
time.
just in time.
One more clean hit. Clean hit, big numbers, lots of dots. There's dots. There you go, that's it. That's a kill.
You hurl yourself at Throm,
Ah!
fists flailing, and land a stunning blow on his chin.
exhausted by your long duel, you fall to your knees
F's in the chat for
as you stare
Throm.
at Throm's still body.
I'm sorry, Throm.
A bitter loathing for the dwarf fills your heart.
Okay, we already know what happens here. Walk straight into the tunnel because it does nothing for me.
The tunnel soon divides into 2.
Okay. Now, we've investigated what's making the noise. Wait, where's my last? Okay, my save is right here, so we can do this with impunity. So let's do that.
There is a large panel of glass in the left-hand wall of the tunnel.
Okay.
Through it, you can see a bright, torch-lit room teeming with giant insects of every
Right. The
possible
bees
bees,
with
wasps,
the fake crown. Continue west.
ahead. In the far distance, you
Okay.
hear the sound of slow footsteps coming towards you. Unsure of who or what might be approaching, you look around for a place to hide. You see a large crack in the tunnel wall which lies in shadow.
I'm gonna hide in that crack. Stand your ground with your sword drawn. I remember we did this, but... Oh, that's right. We hid last time, so let's stand my ground with a sword drawn. Let's do it.
A crippled man with shackled feet shuffles into
Oh.
sight, carrying a wooden tray laden with bread and water. He looks tired and miserable,
Kill him! Take his bread and water!
quite unmoved by the sight of you, and tries to walk past.
Okay, this is a choice. This is a new choice. So, new choice goes to the audience. And let's see. Gnome John. Gnome John, you were the last one to resub. So if you're still here, you get to make the choice. Offer him some of my provisions, take the bread and water off his tray, or talk to him. Offer him provisions. Okay. Boop.
He eyes you suspiciously as you offer him a portion of your provisions. but hunger overcomes his fear and he crams the food into his mouth. You ask him what he is doing in the tunnels,
Old man.
and he explains that he is a servant of one of the trial masters, Baron Succumbit's appointed controllers
One of the
of
dwarves.
sections of his dungeon. He tells you he would like to escape, but no one is allowed to leave the dungeon in case the secret of its construction is revealed. You tell him that you are a contestant in the Trial of Champions and that you would appreciate any help. Rubbing his chin, he turns to you and says, "One good turn deserves another. All I can tell you is that in a northern tunnel, there is a wooden chair carved in the shape of a demon bird. There is a secret panel in the arm of the chair which contains a potion in a glass vial. It's a doppelganger potion. Now, I must go back about my duties. Good luck. I hope we meet again outside these infernal tunnels." The man then shuffles off,
Wait,
and you continue your journey.
if I drink it,
West.
it creates a doppelganger?
After a short while, you arrive at another junction in the tunnel with a choice of 2 directions.
Oh. Okay. So we went west before. We did not go north. I'm guessing north since that old man said, right?
Set back in the arched alcove in the tunnel wall, you see an ornate wooden chair carved in the shape of a demon-like bird of prey.
Let's sit in the chair.
Remembering
woke me
the
up,
old
sorry.
man's advice, you search the arm of the chair for a secret panel. You find an almost invisible crack in the arm, which you start to press and squeeze. Suddenly, a tiny panel springs out of the arm, and you see a glass vial lying in a cavity. You pick it out and read the label. Doppelganger potion, 1 dose only. This liquid will make you assume the shape of any nearby living being.
Assume the shape.
You place the strange potion in your backpack and continue north, where the tunnel starts to slope downwards and finally comes to an end at a deep pool enclosed by the tunnel wall. There is nothing else to do but continue north up the tunnel, which starts to slope downwards
Well, I can go
and
back.
finally comes to an end at a deep pool
Oh.
enclosed by the tunnel wall. The words of the spirit girl's poem flash through your mind. When corridor doth water meet, do not make a quick retreat. Of course, it is here that she wants you to dive into the water.
Water.
Now, you must decide what to do.
Ooh. Well. Okay. Let's go with Miles. Miles Jacob. Oh wait, you only have 1 ping? Can you? I don't even know if you can hear me, Miles. Should we go? We should just walk back down the tunnel, right? Or should we dive in? I don't know. What do you think? Dive? Dive. Maybe we dive since we got that clue. Yeah, sure, why not?
Somewhat nervously, you take a deep breath and dive into the dark pool. The northern wall does not project very far beneath the surface of the water, and you decide to take the risk to swim under it. Soon, you start gasping for air and are forced to swim upwards. Trying not to think that you could be trapped in an old submerged tunnel, you are relieved when you surface into cool air. You are on the other side of the wall and can see the tunnel rising out of the water and continuing north into the distance. You wade out of the water and check if you've been lucky with the contents of your wet backpack.
Oh, I bet I'm fine. Yeah, I'm good.
2 portions of your provisions are saturated
What?
and are now inedible. Other than that,
God.
all your other possessions remain intact. You repack them carefully inside
Took two
your
of my
backpack
foods.
and set off north again.
That's the price, I guess.
A little way along on the left of the tunnel wall,
Hold on. Shut up. Trash Hunter, thank you for gifting a sub out to Beat Breaker. Beat Breaker 22, welcome.
Hail, Berserker!
Thank you, Trash Hunter, and welcome, Beat Breaker.
you reach the entrance of a large cavern from which you hear a girl's voice crying for help.
Oh.
You can just make out the shape of a human figure rolling about on the floor at the back of the cavern.
Okay, well, Trash Hunter, choice is yours. Should we continue north along the tunnel or enter the cave and investigate? Because this is a new choice. What do you think, Trash? What do you want to do? Enter the cavern. Good choice. I love it.
As you approach the prostrate figure, you see she is an elf, one of your rivals in the Trial of Champions, and she is fighting for her life in the bone-crushing grip of an enormous boa constrictor.
I hate elves. Okay, so who's next? Sokova. Sokova 1. Should we leave, walk back to the tunnel and head north, or help to fight the boa constrictor? What do you think, Sokova? Fight that snake! All right, we'll fight the fucking snake. We're fighting it.
With one swipe of your trusty blade,
Oh,
you behead the boa constrictor.
okay.
You uncoil its massive body from around the elf
No roll at
and
all.
try to resuscitate her. Her eyes open a little, but you can see that there is no hope. She looks at you and smiles, and then says in a whisper, "Thank you. I know it's too late for me, but I will tell you what I've learned. Your way out lies ahead, but you need gems to unlock the final door. One of them is a diamond, but I do not know what the others are. Alas, I have not found a diamond, but would urge you to look for one. Good luck." Her eyes close, and she slumps down onto the cold floor. You watch sadly as she breathes her last.
And sadly, you search
Knowing
the
that
body.
She would not mind, you take two of her daggers and
Oh.
search her leather backpack. Inside, you find some unleavened bread, a mirror, and a bone charm in the shape of a monkey.
Okay. Let's give it to who hasn't had one yet. How about you, damn it, Joe? Damn it, Joe. You want to give me what we want to do here? Do we take the mirror and charm and return to the tunnel and head north? Or do we eat the bread, take the items, and take the tunnel north? Damn it, Joe, what are you doing? Mirror and charm. Okay, so we don't take anything else. Wait, hold on a second. Mirror and charm. But the other choice is just eat the bread? No, I just want to be clear here. Does the items mean the oh my god. Oh, there we go. Oh no. Do the items mean the elven daggers? So I'm wondering if it's mirror and charm or food, or the second choice is all of things, everything. That seems so stupid. Hold on. I'm gonna just check this choice
The
real quick.
bread contains secret elven healing herbs, which increase your stamina by 3 points. Feeling sad, yet strong, you pack away the mirror and the charm and leave the cavern to head north. Walking along the tunnel, you notice an iron grill in the...
Well, I guess, like, eating the bread, it could be, like, poison bread or something. I guess that they're like, do you want to eat the bread? Because it could be poison or something, but, like... Dude, that's a fuck... You know what? I'll give you another one. Damn it, Joe. I'll give you the next choice, because that was stupid.
Floor.
I didn't like it. What? Hold on.
A little way along on the left.
Okay.
As you approach the...
I just don't want to miss.
With one...
There we go. Okay. I want to listen to what what he said, because I missed it. Bros Fizzy. Bros Fizzy Bros, get to the sub to dope. Drobro 47. Welcome, Drobro.
Hail, Berserker!
All right, here we go. We're going to eat the bread.
The bread...
Okay.
Contains secret elven healing herbs, which increase your stamina by 3 points. Feeling sad, yet strong, you pack away the mirror and the charm and leave the cavern to head north. Walking along the tunnel, you notice an iron grill in the floor.
Ah, iron grill in the floor. Okay. So now this is your choice. Damn it, Joe. And this will be the last choice of the day because I'm hungry and I got to eat something. We'll continue this game on Monday or Tuesday. I can't remember which day I'm taking off now because of Katie. But one of those days we'll continue this thing. Keep walking? Okay. Let me see. There's a grate in the floor. We're going to keep walking.
A door comes into view in the left-hand wall of the tunnel. You listen carefully at it and hear nothing. The door is not locked, and the handle turns easily.
Okay, that's it. That's all we'll do. We'll wait to open the door or keep walking along the tunnel or whatever. Psyker Sleaze. Psyker Sleaze, thank you for the tier 1 sub.
Hail, Berserker!